Alrighty. Let's try this one for real now. Anyway, as we're loading out, just some overall team management stuff that I want to bring up is I'm going to turn the game down just a little bit. Yeah. Anyway, so when you're looking at these maps, right now we've won the last two, and so they're picking this third and final map. When they pick the map, we get to choose sides, or in this case, attack or defense. So, ideally, I prefer to defend first, so it lets you know what your win condition is. In this case, I feel like we could have full held this a lot earlier and been done faster, and then just attack and finish it. Because the first attacker definitely has a slight disadvantage. But anyway, enough from me. Looks like we're running a very adventurous dive. Tracer, Lucio, Ball, Junk, Mercy. Okay, now this is another prime example. I'm not sure what that beam is. These beams are weird, but so that's a prime example of map control versus cart control. Yep, I'm just going to back up and play the whole thing just a little bit faster. But when you look at it, they don't even touch the cart until after one of the enemy team is picked off. No one's on the cart. Still not on the cart. They get a pick. Still not on the cart. Still not on the cart. And now they finally come back to the cart a solid 30 seconds into the round. Now, if you're just not touching the point because you're wildly chasing kills and going off this way and trying to spawn, that's not effective. However, what happened here was very effective. The whole goal is, hey, none of their heroes are long range, so instead of playing long range, they closed the gap. They came right up here and punched him in the mouth, which meant it's now a 4v5. And now this high ground, which otherwise is really dangerous to let long-range characters just camp on, high ground's clear. Even if you don't stay on a dive or brawl comp like this, if you see, oh, it's Hanzo, Bastion, Ramatra, Mercy, and Baptiste all camping up here, don't just let them shoot at you as you hide behind the payload. Please, no, don't click on me. Hanzo's arrows have fall off. You'll still die behind the payload. Alright? So, instead of just hoping and praying, take the fight to them, knock them off the point, and then come back and get the cart. In this case, Winton Lab has established map control here, which allows cart control to go uncontested back there. Really well done on that move. Oh, wait, what am I doing? There we go. Alright. So one of the things I love about this Tracer play here, even though Tracer is not the carry right now, it's Junkrat and Ball, because of how Tracer is positioning, Tracer doesn't need a healer. I mean, Mercy's really helpful, but Tracer is basically playing off of this health pack, and then there's another one, right back here, where Tracer could just keep blinking and recalling to. Ooh, that's mean. To basically self-sustain on heals. Wrecking Ball's another tank that's really good at that too. When I first started playing Wrecking Ball, I basically just called him Fat Tracer, because his pistols function very similar to Tracer's pulse pistols. Oh, Blueberry, dude, have a soul. Oh, buddy. Again, this is a prime example of map control leading into cart control. Because, oh no, come back, don't forget to push. Okay, you're getting contested, that makes sense now. But, dang, okay. But this map control up here allowed what was essentially a free push all the way up to here until they finally came to the cart and forced a different move. So, when you're looking at cart control versus map control, There was this old statistic in Overwatch 1 that's frankly misleading, where it would measure your objective time, whether it be on contesting a point or with a payload or contesting a payload. And there would be tanks, especially. I was on the payload the whole time. It's not really effective. There are some tanks who do that well and who need to do that, but overall, the tanks, if you ask an online or like a YouTube Overwatch coach, they're gonna say tanks make space, and then they don't explain it any more than that. What was going on over here was the tanks were basically making a whole bunch of space here that the enemy team couldn't go through. The enemy team had to respond to this obnoxious hamster. So instead of actually, hey, let's come down and contest the cart, let's eliminate the enemy team, they had to deal with the frickin' hamster until the Bastion got smart and came down and contested. But when you're looking at map control versus cart control, personally, and admittedly this comes from my playstyle bias, but just in terms of effective range, you want to get a long-range healer on the cart or a long-range DPS and let the tank go. And if the tank is going, you want a healer to go with the tank and a mobile DPS. Don't send May or Widowmaker or Bastion to go push up with the tank because they can't run away when they have to. In this case, we have a perfect map control versus cart control. So hey, send up Blueberry. That's the tank. Really fast DPS. Either one of the healers. I would send Mercy, but Mercy's dead. Or Lucio, and so that you have this healing, and then leave Junkrat on the point. Or leave the other healer on the point. Or leave two of them on the point and the other three take space. Or heck, send everyone except for Junkrat, and if anyone's brave enough to walk up to Junkrat and not get melee mined, it allows for optimum map control, where, heck, they could set up camp right here. And yes, it'll be a 4v5. The way we're playing, we're going to control that. And if you find yourself losing a setup like that, 4v5, we'll just run away. But let's keep moving. So, regrouped after that little wipe. Ooh. Sticky Bastion grenade. Oh, mines. So effective. Good. Ooh, that's a good mine clear as well as just space control. Reasons why I would not be surprised if May does eventually get finally reworked into a tank for real. Good fade, but not good enough. They're coming for your lunch money. Okay. Good cover. Lucio's a great counter for this, because otherwise, yep, it's just going to trickle, trickle, trickle. It's going to drip, drip, drip. It'll never stop. Whoa! Nice back cap. And yes, it cost you someone, but you got him back anyway. And you got the point. Well done. Ooh. That's actually really smart on their part, running Pharah with Junkrat Tracer. I mean, Tracer can shoot her down pretty well. So, actually, real quick. I know Genie knows this, because Genie's got some really good Junkrat technique. So what's going on here is Genie has pre-prepped Junkrat mine. You can't see this on our side, but once you prep it, that triggers the cooldown to start getting another mine back, which means instead of 2 mines, Genie will in effect have one mine to either launch themselves or blow someone up right there, which means they can then effectively triple mine somewhere. So if they need to be like, oh, run away, pop that one, throw one, pop it, throw one, pop it, and you end up getting 3 mines. It's a really cool bit of side tech that Junkrat has that the other counter characters don't have. So like Tracer, she has like 3 blinks, the charge system, there we go, where she has 3 charges of blink, and they have to recharge over time. So wise usage there. I'm not sure he's going to need it, but oh wait, yep, there it is. Triple mine to get over this wall and completely change position. Whereas if Junkrat just walks along the ground with a Pharah, it's just getting splattered. And then one other I'm gonna keep picking on Junkrat if that's okay. Using optimum cover, realizing, hey, there's a bunch of people over there. If I just kind of shoot, whoa, dude, this is so cool, so wicked cool. Sorry, it's late. Maybe I'm just getting a little unfocused. But anyway, coming back to Junkrat, way down here at the monastery. If you're just kind of lobbing over the wall, blink, kerplink, no one can shoot you through the wall. Other Junkrats can bounce things off the wall, and Pharah is going to have a wicked hard time trying to get that over the wall, even though she can fly. Because it would take flying... Let's see. I'm not sure I can actually get high enough. Yeah. Even way up here, my best shot would be to try to splash something down right there and hope it splashes into Junkrat. But that's still a pretty safe spot to be shooting. So, let's see how this wraps up. That tire. Rip, rip. 1, 2. Uh-oh. Heal up. Okay, cool. And there goes the next one. Okay. So, with the newer maps, Blizzard has changed the path back to the checkpoint. The cart is basically there. With or without intervention, we're probably going to cap it. Getting, again, map control. If you come out here to this main door where people come out, this poor Junkrat has already had to blow a cooldown just to try to stay alive or possibly kill the Tracer or get out there. If you can force those resources out, it'll help. But be careful. Don't invest ultimates at this point. A careful exception might be a tank ultimate like Primal to beat them back into spawn room, or a Clutch Shatter to stun them, or a Grav or a Flux to pin them in one spot. But like DPS ults, you want to hold on to those. Same thing with support ults, to basically force your opponent to use more resources. So, like if you had mines, throwing mines right there, oh, that's perfect. It looks like that's round 1.
Ready for battle.
I swear these environments are so cool. So running trading Pharah for Pharah. Okay, Pharah, Junk, Diva, Moira, Mercy. I'm slightly questioning the Moira pick. Maybe it's like for flankers, but based on how this map and this comp works, you'd want something either super mobile or with long range. And okay, Moira can get out of a pinch, but she's not.
Attackers incoming.
Boom.
Stop the payload.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Getting lit up. So, this is very much a case of be careful where you take your supports. And now we're down 2. So 3v5, Junk playing range. Diva, like holding that corner is fine, but I would try to I would probably just back up even more. Yep. There goes 2 more. Yeah. Got a little too brave there. It's also proof that fiction is human. Or in this case, fiction is real. Ooh, nice one. Uh-oh. Oh no. No, it's really embarrassing. Okay. Now, admittedly, that this very much fits in the model of trying different things on map 3, because we're already up 2-0, and we've got a pretty comfortable win lined up. However, yeah, we got a solid defense almost set up here, but we're still not set. And then what we did up here basically gave them a free push all the way around to this corner, because they got 2 easy picks and then another 2 easy picks. And so just kind of keeping that in mind as far as like how extra we decide to try or go outside the box. Gotta contest, gotta contest. Okay, good. I'll say it's like, I'm not sure we know where that checkpoint is. Good. Keep them back enough to get some pushback. Forced out lamp. Okay, got a healer, but traded a DPS. Overall good trades, and they're not even attacking the Moira, so we're getting away with Moira's lack of utility right now, just because Moira puts out so much healing. Alright. And the other Moira's in the Great Recycle. Oh! In the Great Recycling Bin. Let's see. Don't do it, Mercy. Yep, saw that one coming up. A Widow ult away. Oh. Oops. Projectile meet hit scan. Okay, okay. Real quick. Fiction. You've been deadlifting most of this series. But if you just got domed by a Torbjorn, and then he body shots you afterwards, don't try the same shot. There's a legitimate chance a silver Torbjorn can land a good headshot. So relocate, whether it's just running away, or let me try this angle up here on the high ground where the Torb's not already pre-aimed, and the Torb doesn't know exactly what height he needs to adjust to get the headshot. Okay. Looks like overall we're just kind of pulling back. Mercy and Diva ready to help out. That's good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's another example of that double triple mine getting over the top. Good Diva bomb. Uh-oh. Good Matrix. Okay, still got the Mercy, but that could have been a lot worse. Oh, no. No! Don't just abandon your support who's there to support you. Oh, okay. Can I point out this absurdity? That's what I gotta back up. Like, it might just be 10 seconds. Let's see. Watch. So Diva, Moira, run, 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 run! I'm coming as fast as I can. Stop running from me. A general guide for everyone: when you need healing, try to find your healers and give them a spot. Falling back to top arch, you know, even, and then heck, that way if you're going to the arch, Moira can just fade jump up there, or falling back up the stairs, whatever it's going to be. It just makes that interaction just a little bit easier. We got lucky that time there was an item in there, but. Okay. At this point, I feel they very much were a little boomed and done with things, which is understandable. That's a hard match to 3-0 into with people just going ham. So overall, congrats on the win. Don't get unreasonably brave or cocky, because there were some places there where again, I don't say this to be mean to our opponent, but a team that is closer to our skill level would have flipped those. Whether they be playing out of position, playing too aggressively, or not balancing map control and cart control enough. Those are the big ones I saw. And then just healer coordination, make sure we're not needlessly running around. It was an interesting comp, and it ended up working. I think just because we had the mechanics to pull that off. But I loved the close range brawl comp to start things off to clear the high ground. After that, I think a longer range comp would have worked better, or a hybrid long range, short range. I think Junkrat fits that perfectly, because Junkrat is a nightmare close range, but is also really effective at that mid to long range. Maybe we try out Junkrat and company on that one again in the future, but probably not Moira though. That's it on this one. I'm going to hop off for tonight because it's already 10:30 and I got to teach bright and early. So take care.